Ow. Well, we barely managed to avoid hitting that thing on the ground. Looks like our car's totaled, though. Are you okay, Carmelita? I think I have a concussion. But besides that, just peachy. What a shame. That car was just one day until retirement, too. Guess I don't have to worry too much if you can still joke around. Unfortunately, it looks like our friend is landing for a chat, and I doubt he's in as jocular of a mood. And someone is walking out of his mouth? Hello, Cooper. I have been waiting a very, very long time for this moment. Sally, please calm down and get back into bed. Huh? What? How can I calm down after you tell me something like that? You can't expect me to just get back into bed and waste time while we're in a state of emergency. Not only are you telling me our freedom fighters are going missing on the field, but other bases have gone silent with their warp rings no longer working? We have to get to the bottom of this now. Wait, what? Clockwork, how are you still alive? Please don't tell me you're multiplying now. This is what, your fourth time coming back? I have to stall him. We're both in a lot of pain and I don't want to make this situation worse. Don't think we're going down without a fight, you... Pathetic. Ah! Carmelita! Don't be in such a rush to your deaths now. I waited far too long for this moment to let it be over in a mere instant. I can also assure you that I am the one and only Clockwork. What you see behind me is simply a plane built in my older image that I can control wirelessly. As for how I am still alive even after the good inspector there destroyed my hate chip, I shall tell you directly before ending the Cooper lineage once and for all. Wait a minute, what did you just say? I haven't been told any of this. We were told not to tell you. By who? That would be me. I knew you'd run out as soon as you heard, so I kept it under wraps until you were recovered enough for field duty again. Well, you were right. I'm leaving now and nothing you say will... Don't worry, Sally. You're both healed enough for me to release you. Just try not to rip open your stitches. It's quite remarkable, actually. I knew Sonic's universal quickness allowed him to heal quickly, but it seems even Sally was able to use a fraction of it to heal slightly faster as well, simply by being near his aura. This could be an amazing breakthrough and... That's great, Doc. We'll go over that later. For now, we're off to save the day. After our fateful encounter at my volcano base, you may have managed to disable my body, but my mind continued to live on, trapped in the prison that was my inoperative body. Even as you tore my body to pieces and shipped it all over the world, my mind was very much still alive, with my hate continuing to grow larger by the day. For years, I was trapped in that eternal purgatory, unable to speak, to move, unable to interact with the outside world, only to think. After what felt like an eternity, I learned that you and your cohorts were recollecting my parts in order to destroy them once and for all. Little did you know that in doing so, you'd only be setting me free. Unfortunately, that fool Neela was instead tricking you all to try to claim my power for herself. Unbeknown to her, though, as soon as she entered my body, it gave me the chance to reclaim control of it. All I had to do was corrupt her mind, and I would once again be able to continue my life's work of ending your lineage. However, before I could finish my task, the good inspector over there destroyed my hate chip, activating my final trump card. While my body disintegrated into dust, automatic procedures downloaded my mind into my personal satellite. It meant giving up the last of my organic nature, but it was a small price to pay to ensure my hatred would live on. The plan was then to download my mind into a new body, but by this time I had been declared dead for years, and my base had long been abandoned and put into disrepair. With nobody to control the satellite and no new body for me to inhabit, I was once again trapped in a new prison. Once again, for years I circled the planet, cursing you and everyone you knew. At this point, I had no backup plans and nobody knew I was still alive. I had no hope of being saved, and if the satellite were destroyed, I would be destroyed with it. However, that was when he discovered me. He brought me back to his base of operations, and we learned that we had much in common. We both had pests that we desperately wanted exterminated with extreme prejudice, and decided to team up to better our chances of success. From there, he built my new body, and we began our plans to rid both our worlds of you fools once and for all. I believe you know what happens after that.
Hey, Sally, I know it's ironic of me to say this, but slow down! Don't tear your stitches right out of the hospital! What's even our game plan? We had so much information dumped on us, I don't even know where to start!
We're going to the patrol center. I need to know who we can still reach out there and which freedom fighters are still here in the city. We can plan our next steps after that.
That reminds me, we were in that hospital for a few days and nobody stopped by for visiting hours beside my folk. Where are Amy and the others? I'll get Julie Sue and meet you guys at the patrol center. It's best we all catch up together.